Hello, everybody. Today I am here with Mirza Akhtar from Pakistan, and it's wonderful to have people from all over the world with us, sharing their beauty, their soul, and all that they do with us to help humanity to grow and restore. So, Mirza, please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Well, as you tells my name, that my name is Mirza Muhammad Akhtar, and I'm from Pakistan. And basically, I'm a public servant over here, and apart from it, I'm the MS scholar and doing my research in educational planning and management over here, a university called International Islamic University, Islamabad. Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan, and I'm very well excited and very well fond to have with this platform the conscious living of the world. And I'm very thankful to Ms. Shiona Anhil and Hida Swanke that both of them provided me an opportunity to express my views, my thoughts, my experiences with the different people living in the society, and I'm really glad to have these kind of things.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you here, Mirza, because I know that all people, no matter what their background and their well-being, is very important to you. It's what you're about, and equality for all. So how long have you been in this work? And
Well, basically, I'm a social person over here in Pakistan. I work for some political parties over here, and my recently struggle for my political party, which is the ruling party in Pakistan right now, and Prime Minister Imran Khan is our leader. And if we talked about the differences of the society, I think my leader is the role model for that, because he feels that everybody should live by their own way. Whatever they think, whatever they feel, whatever they want to do, let them to do. Don't be in a struggling thing between the path of them, and let them to have their free life. And there are different ethnicity lives in Pakistan. There are the majorities of Muslims over here. There are Christians over here. There are Hindus. There are different more than ethnicity. I think one of the richest, I think, fertile land regarding the ethnicity lives here in Pakistan. And my experience is over here that if you tolerate other, if you live the right to other, definitely they will be with you. Definitely they will be with the thoughts, with the approach that you have been thinking right now about them, and they will help you. Let them do, let them help, then they will be able to help yourself. And that is basically the, I think, the ambition to everybody live around the world. And if we could go through with it, I think the global world would be like a flower, like a garden where we live, where we can smell the good things from the people, where we get good things, good gestures, good love, affection from the people living around the world from different background, whatever they have. And in this, I think the Pakistan is one of the pioneer of these kind of things, because we live with the different people having different background, and there is a well space for all the people from different religions, and we have to strive for that.
Yes, we do. That's, such a wonderful message you've just given through that, Mirza. One of the things that you stressed there was freedom for humanity and the ability to be who they are. I mean, that's a crucial element to cultivating the soul, isn't it? And what you said there about being our own garden and cultivating ourselves so that we get on with everybody, that's really important, isn't it?
Yes, definitely. You are right. If we have the passion, if we are humble to others, definitely they will give us in reaction to their love and affection. And when I think the different scenarios that are going presently around the world, I feel that why the people confronted each other for some of the issues, and that issues I think particularly related to the some particular class or society only, and why they indulge everybody in that, and why they have to uh, react them according to their own will. If we let them, if we let them what they want to do, the world will going to be an exemplary for everyone. And I just share some of my experiences. Uh, my experience definitely little one, because I live in a country and I don't have yet now the opportunity to travel around the world, but I have read a lot about the different people living in the world, and I have searched about those people who are living in the different parts of the world, and I feel so that why the people hate each other, why the people uh, don't tolerate each other, and why the people are not willing to hear to the others, why they only expresses their own views over the collective uh, wisdom of the people. And if we change our approach, if we change our individual wisdom, if we change our approach to those acts that we have performed with our own will, definitely the world will change, the society will develop, the good things will come out, the love will spread, and the affections will people definitely share that what is going around right now in the world. And if we talked about the different issues, the different aspects that why the nations, why the countries confronted, why the people confronted, why they have the ethnicity problem, that, well, I'm from Europe, I'm from American, I'm an American, I'm in British. Why they have fixed label on it? Why they don't call themselves that I'm a human, I'm here for love, I'm here for affection. There is no ethnicity label over me. And why they would not have the courage to tell the people that I'm here for all my doings for you if you want to help from me, because that is the only way to help people, to help themselves. And in this way, the hatred will, I think, go off. The hatred will throw out of the body of the individuals, and everywhere will find the love and affection from the people we love or not, because the people deserve to be hated is not for the particular. scenario is not for the particular object to be hate to them. It is for I think the indiscreetly matters involves in that particular soul. And if we let them of it, and if we uh, let him or her what she or he wants to do, and we will talk only about that you are human and I'm human. God create us for love. God sent us to earth for love, to spread love, to live peacefully in the world, to live for the others, to help for the others. And we can do, every individual of the world can do in their capacity whatever they have. If an individual have only I think so a penny to help others, and he wants a smile to the other faces, he or she can spend that penny to get that smile, to get that love from the others, to get that affection from the others. And that is basically should be the approach of everybody living around us. And if we love the different ethnicity, if we tolerate the different backgrounds, definitely our world will become the ideal one for the human, because God sent us to the earth just because to live by peacefully and to live with love and affection.
That is so wonderful. Yes, that is so very, very true. Um, what you brought light to there was the fact that we are a collective, the fact that we are all connected with each other and we are citizens of the world rather than just the relevant countries we are born in. We are connected to everyone and everywhere. And you know what we do has an effect globally. So to be from love and peace and joy and have that courage to stand up for the values that value that we have is a crucial element of going forward to create that world that we all desire to have, is it not?
Well, definitely, you are right. Because if we tolerate the things or the traits have the other, we can tolerate everything from that particular person, whether what he or she has a religion, what she or he has the desired thing to do in their individual capacity, and what uh, the approach of them towards a particular matter. We're just focuses on the matter that we are going to have to build a global society. That is basically, as you already said, that we are the global citizen. We are the citizen of the world, regardless of the country, regardless of the background, regardless of the religion we have, and regardless of the individual thoughts and the inner motivations we have. We just have to tolerate everybody and to sit on a table and say to everyone, well, you are human, I am human. And we are here for expresses our love and affection to each other. We are not here for hatred. We are not here for the ethnicity. We are not here for our backgrounds. We are just here to spread love to everyone, because that is the only way to build peace, to build peace and love toward the world. And I think so at present scenario, love needs a lot. World needs love and affection, because there are so many issues right now over the world. People are fighting each other, the people are confronted, they are killing, they are just shredding hatred. over the views and approaches that basically the individuals want, and they are just capturing and grabbing everything. One thinks that he or should grab each and everything from the others, whether he has that things or not. He don't have the understanding that what are the necessary elements for my life. They are just going with their inner, I must say, the ultra motivation with that, and that is that to grab everything from the people, whether the people he or she grab that thing has that thing or not, because he or she just decides so that we will with a full package have everything, have every resources, have every, and to come over these issues, we have to build a community where we can guide the people that the things or the materialistic life is not everything for human. Human need is only to interact with the people. Human need is only to interact for those who deserve for love, who deserve for affection from the different people. And if we, I think so, able to convey this message to the different communities of the world, that will be our big achievement. And that will be, I think so, the big desired for this platform. And that platform, I think, particularly serving for humanity, serving for spreading the love among the people, whether they have the different backgrounds or not. We have no concern with that. We have no concern with that, that the people have the Christianity religion, whether the people have the Muslim religion, whether the people have the Jewish religion, whether the people have the Hinduism. We're just here to build a community with full of love and affection. And that, I think so, I imagine when some of time that where we live right now, why the people and why the world are just working over to grab everything from different people, why we are not sit combine and sit together to talk about that what is your need. I think if we sit on a table and ask A, B, C, that what is your need and what you want to do in life and how I can help you in that things you need to have to be in your life. And that is basically the question arises now, arises and it is a need in the world right now, because every people lives in a very depressive life. They have the different issues, some of the social issues, some of them have the economic issues, and some of them have both socio-economic problems in their life. And that is the only way, because it is nature, and nature cannot be changed. That when a person, when a human talk to a human to express his or her feelings to them, he feel himself to be relaxed, and he feel himself to be okay with the condition whatever he has, and he seems to be quite comfortable with his position to express everything with the people that he or she knows or not. And that community should build, that community should be activated. And I think the present world needs a lot about that particular community to spreading and to spreading the message to tell the human that, oh my God, leave everything, live materialistic life. First of all, you must realize that you are a human. You are here on earth for just love and peace. You are not machine. You are not robotics. You are not materialistic in every way. You are just here for love. And you sit together You just express your depression to the others. You just express your feelings to the other. That is the core of your all problems, and you have to act over it. Uh, I really very emotional in some aspects. So when I see some people quarrel, when I see some people killing each other, when I see some people that they are going to confront it all the time, and they never think and they never know about love, they never know about patience, they never know about the peace. I feel in myself that my soul is empty because I can't do, I'm not in the capacity to tell them that what are you doing, that what is the purpose of that doing. But I feel much confident and relaxed to have such a platform where the people, where the people acquaintances, where the people meet each other, where the people expresses their thoughts, feelings, and this is the only way we can come out of our hardships in life, our depressions in life, and our other things. And religions can come close to each other if we love and respect them, if we love and accept them.
Yes. That's, a very crucial point as well that you've made there, that, there's much going on in the world where they don't realize, humanity as a whole doesn't realize that when they're hurting other people, they're hurting everybody. It's kind of ricochets through the whole of humanity. And what you express there when you see these things or hear of them, and it makes you feel an emptiness inside, because the people that are doing it are in a way empty in themselves, and you're feeling that, you're connecting with that. And it's a sad thing to connect with, the emptiness that exists within people.
Yes.
Yeah. So what do you enjoy most about what you do in your role?
Sorry, I did not get you. Can you repeat it, please?
What do you enjoy most about what you do in your
Well,
work?
right.
Yeah.
Well, right. That is an interesting question, I think so. I love to interact with the people, with their different thoughts, with their different approaches, regardless of the factor, whatever the background they have. And I like to meet them. And I joined a little social activity over here that is basically the get together once in a week or once in a month over here, where the different peoples comes across the country to meet each other, to express their feelings, to express their desires, that what they want to do and what are their problems, what are their issues, and that particular platform is also very good for everyone to discuss every matter. And in my capacity, when I talked about myself, that what are uh, the traits that I should have to help people. I love to meet people and tell them that don't worry, whatever the situation you have, you are here for just smile over all the issues you have. If you depress, if you go through with that issues you have, and you just make yourself pretend yourselves to be worried all the time, your face will get older and older by the time. And you must smile. Whatever the situation you have, you must have that courage to bear that situation. And I'm going to tell the people that you can feel me like your friend. like whatever you think you have in your mind. And I'm here all the time to your help in my capacity, what I would have, and I would be able to do that for you. And you don't hesitate, you don't be depressed to contact me. I will be available 24/7 for you. I will be available for all the things you need to have if that exists in my capacity. And I enjoy a lot to meet the new people, and enjoyed a lot to meet the different ethnicity of the people. And particularly, I love to have to minimize the gap with the different societies of the world. I wish to have the people gather in a playground, uh, play something about and ask the names to each other. They don't have the discriminating thoughts in their mind. They don't have the depression, whatever they have in their life, and they just gather in a ground to play some sports and to call them, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? And come here, I had this for you, and come here, I have this flower to you. Come this, I have the fragrance of my doings for you. And that is basically the need, and the joiners relates. I think, to you with those people who need for that, who desire for that. Because when you go to that person who just love hatred, who just whatever the things that he particularly think about in his individual capacity, and if you talk to him that come and sit on the table, at once he will be shocked that what I am talking about. I don't know the word of love and affection because his life is almost spent in a particular subject or matter, and that is hatred. And if we go that person and to convince them to come out of that hatred, the world is very beautiful. The people are very beautiful. There are no gap among the people. The world is the global village right now, and we're the citizen of the world. It takes time to convince him or her, but I'm sure that our doing, our gestures, and our commitment to help people, to help them smile in their life, will definitely affect at one time, and that will be more perspective for those people who spend their depressive life in every day, and that will be more, I think, respectful for those people and for those leader. I particularly must say, for those leader as well, the leader of the world, who just lecture the people about hatred, that oh my god, we have to hate that country, we have to hate that ethnicity of the world, we have to hate that the issue of that country. We have to tell them that for God's sake, the world is very beautiful, the world is like garden, and the garden have the ringing bells, and the garden have the beautiful birds, and the garden have the beautiful trees and the leaves. They have the fragrance, they have the beauty, they have the love. And if they are in a position to understand that particular thing, I think our world will be just like a heaven world that a man spent earlier before his life. And that might be very helpful for the people to understand that we are here for love only. We're not here for hatred. We don't know the word hatred. What is that? If somebody asked us, "But what is hatred and why don't you hate on some issues and against some people, we instantly say to them, "What are you saying? What is hatred? I don't know that. I'm not accompanied with this world. I don't know what is hatred. Okay, come with me. Talk about love. Talk about affection. Talk about giving to each other. That is what I have, and I would definitely help you out through it."
Oh, that was just beautiful, Mirza. Um, you know, you have such a expansive and beautiful heart within you, that just is flowing out today, and it's wonderful to see it. Um, and that's, to me, from seeing you here, that's what makes you good at what you do, the level of heart that you have, and that you just see that heaven is here, heaven is on earth, and we can choose to see that or not. And the fact that you want to help people to see it is absolutely awesome. And I think that's one of your most and wonderful attributes. Would you say that's what makes you good with your work, or is there more elements to you that we haven't found yet?
Well, I think so. I need to have some more expertise in my work, what I'm doing right now. And I found this platform when I first looking over it. I read about it. I read about what is conscious living global and what is this platform working for. I love to have to see everything on it because I feel in myself that there is something missing in my personality and there is something missing to interact with the people, and there is something basically I need a platform and I need to looking forward to work for the people, and that gives me a lot courage to work, to interact and to express the things onto this platform. And I miss some of the attributes in my personality. That is basically uh, I like to interact the maximum people around the world, and I like to have the facility to interact with the different ethnicity, and I like to have the things that how would come a chance will be for me to meet the different peoples of the world. And I'm very blessed and I'm very feel myself lucky to have such a platform where I can express my feelings, my inner feelings, my love and affection to the people, and to request them, please leave everything, get out of the depression of your life, get out of the hatred from your life, and get out of all that other things you think about you or to the other people's. Come, sit on a table and talk about only love, talk about only affection. We just have to tolerate each other. Basically, when we live in a community, when we live in a society, we have to tolerate every people. We have to respect them. We have to respect their religions. We have to respect their ethnicity, whatever they have, because that is the only way to spread our message more effectively to them. And that is the only way our prime focus and our prime achievement will be discovered when we tolerate people, when we respect them, and when we respect their views as well. In Pakistan, if I talked about, there are some issues just because of the poverty over here, just because of the lack of education over here. But I must say that we people are with a pure heart of love. that we people love and respect everybody, and we people respect the religions. We people respect the ethnicity. There is no difference in Pakistan among different people living in, here. And I must say that the effort of the conscious low global living is uh, commendable in a manner that we are spreading the true message of humanity to the world, and we are spreading the true feeling of the humanity to the world, and that needs a lot in a present scenario. And because of that, when you work good and when you work socially for the people, you have the different hurdles, and you have the different things that you have faced to reach your target. But if you have the passion, if you have the courage, and if you have the will to do that, definitely you will do that. Because if there is a man and there is a word of impossible, I think so there is no impossible for a man if he or she wants to do that. The word impossible eliminates at first by eliminating the two digit I am. And if we eliminate that, we have the good thing possible. And that would be achievable, achievable in every aspect of life. And that would be achievable in every manner of life if we want to do. And definitely, I would love to have this platform, and I'm very lucky to feel myself and bless myself to interact with the people, to interact with all the global citizens of the world. And I must say that I want to express myself and I want to express my inner feelings to every people of the world. I wish to have that. You are sitting alone over here. I wish to have, there must be some dozens of people sitting beside you and ask me different questions, ask their feelings, ask their problem, and we will discuss everything about what they have, what the problems they have, and what the issues have in their life. And I'm sure that when we sit out of the table, we conclude and we were able to be in a position to solve that problem. And this is the only way to come out the miseries of the life. And I'm very blessed to have things that recently I have right now. And I must say that this platform is blessed for everyone who wants to spread the humanity to the world. This is not for the hater. This is not for the confrontation. This is just for love and affection. And when we meet the different people, and when I experience to meet different people over here in my country, I attend many of the embassies, different embassies functions also, because told you earlier that I am a social person and I'm an activist in here, Pakistan. I expresses my views. I last met with the ambassador of the Hungary, and I invite him to come over to me. I would like to show you something. He asked me that what you have, you must show over here. I said, okay, sir. You just have to wait 1 to 2 minutes. Uh, he suddenly amazed at that moment that what this guy have to show his thing, and he wants couple of minutes to show that. I just spread my arms. I just named that ambassador. I called him. Can you please come and hug me? I want to hug you. He suddenly okay, what that guy is going to do. I hugged him and I whispered him that I love you. I love the human. I love the everything you have. You can't believe, Shauna, he's just shocked with that act of mine.
Mm.
And he loves that. And he uh, says me that about all my tenure here in Pakistan and about all my love in my conscious life. Uh, you are the only person who hugged me, who hugged me tightly and say me that I love humanity, I love you. I really appreciate your feelings. I really appreciate your doings. I really appreciate, respect everything you have. And that moment, I feel that I not only hug that ambassador, I basically hug the humanity. I basically hug the whole uh, people living around the world. And I feel those things in my body, in my soul at that moment. And I was very blessed to have that moment. And it was about 3 to 4 years ago, just talking about, but I still remember the inch of that moment, the inch of that word, because that is only for humanity. That is not for the status. That is not for the religion. And that is purely for the humanity, the love and affection. That's it.
Oh, well, that's, just a wonderful thing that you've just shared. And, you know, um, as I've said already, your level of love for humanity is immense. And, it's interesting that he found that so shocking when you hugged him. It just, yeah, it just,
Right.
yeah, it just actually shows that how much humanity needs to experience that recognition, that
Yeah.
hug, and the joy of just being embraced and being told that they're loved and lovable. And it's so wonderful that your heart and just you are that embodied, and you give that message to all. And I thank you very, very much for being with us today. It's been absolutely divine to speak to you. And I look forward to sharing you with everybody and giving everybody in the world a chance to connect with you and learn from you, and for you to be able to assist them in the whole collective of humanity and expand yourself out. So if you want to connect with Mirza, everybody, you can find him and his details on the website, which is itsatoughworldouthere.com. And he'll, as you have heard, will be delighted to connect with you. And yeah, I'm looking forward to sharing the conscious living global journey very much with him. He has much to offer the world. And thank you very much, Mirza, for being with us today.
Thank you so much, sister. And I'm very thankful that you have given me the opportunity to present some my experiences and feelings to this platform. And I'm very blessed to have such nice and kind people like you who is running this platform, who is in striving to connect people around the world. And I'm very thankful and I'm very blessed to have a platform. And I wish to continue my efforts, my striving for good deeds to the people of the world, for the citizens of the world, and I will continue it till my last breath, inshallah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, brother. It's such a joy.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Bye.